keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood. The champ is here. This is a bad man. He scares himself, even me.
The news is out, courtesy of Shams. MP is your new regular season MVP. I tried to tell you guys, but you wouldn't listen. MP is by far the best player in the NBA.
I have been saying MP is the MVP for as long as you have.
Lies.
No, actually, I do think Russ brought it up before you.
Shut it, Toby.
What? I'm defending you.
I don't need your help, Toby. It makes me look weak.
Russ, there is nothing wrong with being weak. In fact, as the great poet John Donne once said, no man is an island. Every man is a piece unto himself.
Right.
Part of the continent. A part of the main.
Says the man who can't bench his own body weight.
Okay, you know what? I told you that in confidence, and I am working on it. Okay?
Not that hard, obviously.
You know what? I'm not doing poetry for you anymore.
Aww.
Okay?
Nah, but we love the poetry,
Nope.
Toby.
No more.
You guys mind if I say something, since this is my show and all?
Floor is all yours, buddy.
Thank you so much. Toby, you are my sister's husband, and I love you. But if you ever mention poetry again on this show, on my show, much less misquote poetry, I will not only fire you, but I will make sure that you never work in this industry again. Are we clear?
You wouldn't do that.
Oh,
first
don't
of all.
push me, Toby. And Russ, you may have seen the light eventually, but I was the only one beating the MP is MVP drum since the second this season started.
Oh, okay. I think that's a little premature
See,
to make
I
that
called
call,
it first,
don't you?
And you doubted me.
Whatever, man. You can have this.
Thank you. And I'd like to close by saying, not only is MP MVP of this league, but he is MVP of our hearts.
Ooh.
How's that for poetry, Toby?
It's no John Donne, but, you know, it's fine.
It is a Jalen Murphy original, though.
Bars.
You're welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, making his first public appearance since being named NBA Rookie of the Year, MP.
What's up, fellas?
The first of many, I'm sure.
You can only win one Rookie of the Year, Toby. When you're a rookie.
No, Jalen, I was saying...
You do know what a rookie is, don't you?
Yes, I know what a rookie is. I'm saying it's the first of his appearances. He's going to make many more appearances.
Yeah, sure you are, buddy.
Yes.
That makes perfect sense. Toby never played ball.
Yeah, it's true. He's never even touched a basketball.
Oh, Toby never played. We're doing this again. Okay, great. Thank you.
MP, you know what rookie means, don't you?
A first-year player?
You see, Toby? This guy knows ball.
Ding, 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 ding.
I guess I'm the Jalen Murphy Show Rookie of the Year, too, huh?
Oh, yes, you are. Let's talk about this honor, MP. You said a rookie is a first-year player, but you look like you were a seasoned vet out there. Did NBA hoops come easier to you than you expected?
I mean, you guys play ball.
Not Toby.
Right, well, nothing happens in a vacuum. I'm proud to be Rookie of the Year. I mean, it's been a dream of mine since day one, long before I got into the league. But there's 29 other teams, front offices, coaching staffs, and rosters. And some players, you know, they have a higher ceiling than others. And it's the same with teams. You know, luckily, I was able to end up with one who saw my potential and put me in a position to succeed. You know what I mean?
All right, this is for real, MP. You ever want a job in sports media? Toby's is yours. You just say the word.
Come on, Jalen.
Nah, I don't want your job, Toby. You do your thing, man.
Thank you.
Well, here we are, playoffs. At the beginning of the season, a lot of people thought we'd be lucky to win a series or two. Shoot, a lot of people thought we should be happy to be here. But I'm not a lot of people. I'm the guy who pushes you to be the best you can possibly be, and I will tell you right now, the best you can be is champions.
Let's go. Let's go.
I've been around this league a long time, and you are the hardest working group of guys I have ever coached. You're also the most talented group of guys I've ever coached. And when you have that combination, I'm telling you, your wildest dreams can come true. You just need to trust each other and fight for every possession like your life depends on it. It's not going to be easy. It never is this time of year, and I don't care how much success we had during the regular season. That means nothing now. You know what's at stake here? It's immortality, gentlemen. Now go out there and seize it. MP, bring us in.
Let's go out there and win as a team, fellas. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3, win! Let's go.
This is it, the playoffs. Time to turn it up. Season starts now.
MP in the house.
Playoff time. Wipe those records clean.
The playoffs have arrived, and a young duo looks to make a new splash. The Chicago Bulls enter the postseason with the best record in the conference, but now the stakes are higher. Will their dominance be tested as they go up against the Nets? Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
It's time to kick off the postseason. Round 1, Game 1 of the Eastern Conference playoffs. And you can just feel the energy here tonight. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And the starting lineup for the Nets. Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Williams in at the 3. And for Chicago, Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. Zach Collins out there with Nikola Vucevic. You look at Chicago, they had a great season and are expected to control their destiny in this series.
I'll tell you what, it'd be a shock if they didn't run through this series. With that said, we know anything can happen in the postseason.
Hey, Brian. Well, this is MP's very first playoff appearance, and I asked him if he was feeling nervous. He said, quote, "I'm not going to lie, there's a different energy tonight," unquote. But no, he is not nervous. He's ready for this. He said, "We're ready for this." He's sounding confident, guys.
Sure does. MP not letting the big moment get to him. Thanks, Allie. Collins, no good. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a three-point game. Russell pass to Williams. And the 3 off target. Chicago with the ball. Collins outside. Pass to Vucevic. Now here's White. To the right side. Now here's Vucevic. He's guarded by Claxton. Vucevic's shot is off.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Crafty move. Claxton passes to Williams. Another shot. Chicago with a rebound.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
White for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
Russell deciding where to go with it. Here's Thomas. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Outside White. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Laser focus from White. The moment that pass was headed to him, he was ready.
Outside Johnson. Back to Russell. Outside Williams. Again the miss by Williams.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
White, good.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Don C is here tonight in Chicago. No surprise there.
Yeah, not at all. A Chicago native who has actually joined the Bulls as a creative strategy and design advisor. His success as a sportswear brand creator and lifelong Bulls fan has given him such a cool role.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Johnson. And here's Thomas. Clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Bulls leading by 6. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Pass to Giddey. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Williams. Wide open. And the jumper is good. Williams has got 5 points.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now here's Giddey. Pass to Collins. Takes a 3. Knocks down the long J.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really. The story of the game so far.
Now Vucevic got a piece of it and stolen by Claxton. Russell with the ball. Picked up by Collins. The kick out to Johnson. No good with the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's White. And Chicago again with a bucket.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Nets trail by 11. Outside, Williams. Three-pointer off the mark.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Pass to Vucevic. White on the wing. He's got 11. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, Giddey. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Russell to pass to Johnson. Williams from long range. Can't hit it. His 7th miss in 9 attempts. Bulls leading by 11. White for 3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Chicago making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. And a change for the Nets. Melton, he's checked in for Williams. Johnson with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of that.
And so here is Chicago, following the bucket by the Nets. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Giddey. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Outside Johnson. Back to Russell. Melton against Giddey. Melton outside. Over Giddey. No good there.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
To the middle. The kick out to White. Fires the three. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Melton outside. Down low. Here's Thomas. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
And he makes the first. For Chicago, Smith, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. DeSumo comes in for White, and it's Jones in for Giddey. Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Highland comes in for Russell. And both free throws good for Thomas.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
DeSumo outside. To the inside. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Bulls lead by 18.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Melton. Chicago with a rebound. Pass to Jones. Inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game.
Number 26, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Watford's checked in for Thomas. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Highland who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Sharp a screen on Jones. Here's Highland. He drops it from range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Out to the wing. DeSumo on the wing. To the paint. Soft touch off the glass. He has 6.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Johnson for 3. Smith with the rebound.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Down low. Pass to DeSumo. He tries for 3. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. To the middle. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Melton passes to Sharp. To the inside. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Gideon White there to make the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Zach Collins. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Nets trail by 13. Outside, Williams. Pass to Sharp. Back to Melton. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Inside. Collins outside. Giddey passes to White. Fires from deep. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
White against Melton. Watford the pass to Melton. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And there's White. That's good on the assist from Giddey. White's got 24.
Dare I say he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
Williams misses. Chicago leading by 16. Over to the wing. Oh, he tries a 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Melton outside. Driving to the basket. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 4 points this quarter. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Pass to White. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3. He's got 27.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Sharp finds Highland. Melton with the ball. From the wing. And the jumper is on the mark. Melton's got 7 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
To the inside. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight. Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Hey, expanding his range. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
They set the screen. Here's Highland. The long-distance 3 is buried. He's got 6.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
For 3. That's off. 5 for 8 from the floor. Nets trail by 15. The layup off target. Chicago has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Oh, from deep. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line. Melton outside. Pass to Highland.
Sharp, a screen on Giddy. 6 to shoot. Highland off the mark there with a 3. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. From 17, not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Here's Melton. He has 7.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Kobe White.
Well, I'd think about throwing something new at it. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
Robinson, he's checked in for Collins. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Johnson comes in for Watford. Thomas, he's checked in for Melton. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Highland. Thomas against White. Thomas, that's good.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Wow, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Jones comes in for Giddy.
Substitution for the Bulls.
And so here is Chicago. 16-point lead. White on the wing. Thomas defends. White can't hit.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Russell, that's good.
A volume three-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away.
To the middle. And stolen by Williams. Robinson with the block.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
White looking it over. The 3. Williams grabs the board. Nets trail by 13. Pass to Russell. Back to Williams. Launches. To 3. That one doesn't drop.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Smith outside from the arc. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Jones against Russell. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Herter's checked in for Chicago. DeSumo comes in for White. White, he's feeling it tonight, and he's been the driving force for the Bulls. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment.
51. Fans, please direct your attention to 6.
Welcome, folks. Game 1, and a big deficit right now for the Brooklyn Nets.
Their perimeter D has been soft like bathroom tissue. No excuses. Can't give up that many open shots and get them.
Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third.
And And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Kobe White.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
On the floor for Brooklyn, Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. Cam Thomas out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Williams in at the 3. White on the wing. The 3 is up. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Williams. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Williams has got 16 points.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
White for 3. And again for 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Williams misses. Bulls leading by 16. Pass to White. Lets the 3 fly. Connects again from distance.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans have never seen.
And that last triple means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history. Johnson passes to Russell. Screen by Claxton. 6 on the shot clock. Now Thomas. Shoots over White. Thomas misses.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the 3rd quarter.
Outside Giddey. To the paint. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
The shot by Russell, no good.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the 3rd quarter.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Claxton a screen on Giddey. The 3 from Russell. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
6 to shoot. Back to White from outside the arc. Good! Another from 3.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history.
Yeah, 10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved goodbye to the Thunder. Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Pass to Collins. Back to Giddey. Out to the right wing. Out to the right wing. Here's the 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the 3rd quarter.
The shot by Russell, no good. The Bulls on offense. They've outscored them 16-2, not slowing down. From deep. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Brooklyn's got nothing to fall from outside in this 3rd quarter. And here's Russell. He's got 7. Claxton a screen on Giddey. Russell against Giddey. Outside Russell. shoots. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. Thomas with a steal. Fast break, Brooklyn. The finish. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Pass to Vucevic. Clock at 6. The Bulls need to get off a shot. From deep, Giddey drops in the 3. Giddey's got 8.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Johnson. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Collins finds Giddey. And it's going to be a 3-second call. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Robinson, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Smith comes in for Collins. Dosunmu, he's checked in for White. And it's Trey Jones in for Giddey. Melton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Highland comes in for Russell. Here's the pick. Here's Johnson. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 5.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Smith outside. Pass to Dosunmu. Now here's Smith. Shot clock at 6. And another dime for him.
This is the best someone could run an offense. Pinpoint passes, everyone involved. Every time he touches the ball, great things happen.
And he's now tied for the franchise record for assists in a game. A masterful performance. And here is Williams. Here's Highland. The 3-ball. Hits the trifecta. Highland's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Pass to Melton. Claxton with it. Back to Williams. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Williams has got 18 points in the game. And it's Jones with the ball for Chicago. He puts up a 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. 23 points in the game.
12 straight points off 3s. This defense is not extending very well.
Back to Melton. Johnson passes to Melton. Outside Highland. The 3. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Down low. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. To the paint. And Claxton throws it down.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. To the middle. Solid defense from Williams. The Nets have gone 50% from the field in the 3rd quarter. 8 of 16. Pass to Highland. Claxton a screen on Jones. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond.
It's called by Billy Donovan. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. Back to Vucevic. yet another assist.
Would you believe he set a new franchise record for assists in a postseason game?
And wow, the feat is astounding. We've seen this coming almost from the opening tip. Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. Zach Collins out there with Nikola Vucevic. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
He shoots a 3. And Watford pulls it down. Nets trail by 16. Here's Highland. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Collins has got 5 rebounds in the game. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown. He's got 26.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Sharp a screen on Giddey. Here's Highland. And the Nets miss again.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oh, trying his luck from deep. Another 3 for Chicago.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Watford outside. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To the inside, Highland. They can't stop the run with that one. Chicago leading by 22. White on the wing. Right wing. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Here's Highland. That one is off.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Hey, from beyond the arc. Pure from three-point range.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Inside. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
To the wing, right side. Here's Collins. And Chicago again with a bucket.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Now Highland. There's the triple. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's White, and there's the drive, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Melton passes to Sharp. Watford outside. Here's Highland. Knocks down the triple. Highland's got 22.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Good.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Martin outside. Fires for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 11 rebounds in the game. From deep, Giddey. Brooklyn pulls it in. Now here's Highland. Sharp a screen on Giddey. Launches it. Not going to go that time.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
This one for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Like sometimes the threes can really boost your confidence, and I'm sure it'll do just that for Giddey.
Pass to Highland. Sharp, a screen on Giddy. Highland, the pass to Sharp. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
White for 3. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got 5 rebounds tonight. From the left block, Highland misses. Giddy with it. To the paint. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Give him 39.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
They set the pick from behind the arc. And Highland good for 3. Highland's got 25 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort. Well, it seems like he's making everything. Nothing makes a coach happier than seeing your offense click.
And Melton, here we go. Misses in close.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
To the inside. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Martin, the pass to Highland. Beyond the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Highland's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
The rebound by the Nets. Sharp's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Left side Highland. Back to Melton. There's the 3. Chicago with a rebound. Outside White. From the corner. No luck on that one.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Here's Highland. Off with the layup. Chicago shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down.
And capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster Game 1 win for the Bulls.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's all
connects again from distance.
I mean, he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him. From deep, Melton. The shot no good.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Here's Giddy. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Watford the pass to Highland. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, good whistle there.
Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Series is a war where you just won a crucial battle. That's a great win. Now, forget it. We could take control of this series with another win tonight. Yeah, just do what you did last time.
Round one continues with a heavy dose of citrus. The Bulls come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Nets.
Round one of the East rolls on. Game 2 just about ready to tip off. Take a look at the Bulls. Well, they notched a big win in the series opener, trying to avoid a letdown here tonight. Greg, what do they need to do to maintain their momentum?
You know, Kev, first, I think they need to weather that early storm. They're going to face a desperate opponent. But once the game settles in, it's about playing smart and playing with energy. You're the favorite for a reason. Go out and show the world what you're made of.
If they could only hear that from you, that would guide them. That's a great piece of advice. So the Nets starting five. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Thomas is out there with Russell. And it's Williams at the 3.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
The Nets taking the ball around now. The shot by Williams, no good. Here's Chicago. Over in the corner, White. Rebound by Williams.
Now, you can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Over in the corner, White lets it go with a three. Hits it from three-point range.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Russell passes to Thomas. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Backed in off the glass.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Outside Williams. No good from outside.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And White kicks to Smith. From deep. And it's Russell with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Russell a screen on White. White against Thomas. Misses off the right eye.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
To the inside. Claxton with the steal. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. And Johnson with the stop.
It really seems like everyone in the league can elevate these days. And Johnson, well, he's no exception.
The Nets shooting their first free throw tonight. And that one falls for Johnson. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Giddey the pass to Vucevic. Rebounded by the Nets. They come off a really big loss on Sunday.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys are defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Russell kicks to Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Johnson's got 6.
Look at the release from Johnson, getting that shot off before the defenders can close out.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Outside Russell. Williams scanning the floor. Rebound by Smith. Bulls have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And White slams it in.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Russell passes to Thomas. Back to Russell. Pass to Thomas. Nobody near Williams. Offline with his 3.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.